Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Friday evening, the weekend is here, and today we are continuing the video from yesterday. Thank you so much for the many comments and suggestions. And it turns out that in January last year I had bought an Asda delivery pass. And then I started going in the morning, so I stopped using it. So we're going to go and use it to make sure that we get our money's worth before it finishes. So Kathleen has been told to make a list of what we need for her and the dog, and I will make a list basically for preps and stuff and shelf stable things. Because the Honesty Box farm shop just along the road has many fresh vegetables like carrots, potatoes, cabbages, turnips, etc. And it's pay what you think or pay what you can. So I am quite happy to pay over the odds for the supermarket price for that because they taste very different. So we're going to get our eggs and our vegetables from there, which will not make much difference to the cost of what we're buying. Someone also had the thought of, or the suggestion, buy in bulk. Now, I do have a cash and carry card for Booker's, which I know is owned by Tesco now, but the Booker's where we are locally has its own butcher. So we can do that, but also their fresh veg, etc. is well worth it if we're buying in bulk for something that we can't get in the farm shop. So I'm not going there with intention of buying, but I am going there with intention of having a look, hopefully this weekend sometime. Because also things like cheese. We go through a lot of cheese. Kathleen likes cheese. So it could be well worth our while having a look, seeing what's there. But as I say, my intention the first time is to go price it. I have found another couple of like Honesty Boxes, farm shops that are actual farms as opposed to the tourist farm shops. They're a bit further afield. However, they're not that much further than the supermarket, or they're possibly about the same, just in a different direction. So I'm going to go and have a look at them. There's certainly one I've found that's quite a bit bigger than the one nearest me. So we're going to go and have a look at that. We are also going to buy some more meat from that farm shop. Well, some more mince, basically. And possibly stew if they have it, because all right, it was double the price of the stuff in Asda. But as I was saying to Mandy today, the flavour was completely different. The texture was completely different. It was like old school mince that I had when I was a kid. And I think it's worth spending that bit more and filling our plates with more veg rather than meat to get the proper stuff. So that's the cunning plan so far. It's not completely sorted, but that's where we intend to start. So we will be making a list this weekend because my pass for Asda is for midweek. So Tuesday afternoon is the first time I can get a delivery. But that means that I've got plenty of time to make a list and see what we do need, what we go through, what we need to restock. And as I say, I'll go down to the farm shop again this weekend. Let me know if you want me to take you with me. So we'll get that done and basically just see how we get on. It's always worth changing what you're doing if you think it could be better. You're not going to know for sure until you try. And certainly the quality of the minced beef that we got was far superior to the supermarket. So yes, it's a hefty cost, but we can make it go further. So we'll be good. So yeah, that's my cunning plan. Is to basically, get the shelf stable stuff from the supermarket. But my eggs, my veggies, and some of my beef from the farm shop, but also to go and look at the cash and carry, because obviously there's Kathleen, Patrick and I, but there's also Patrick's daughter and her family, which is large. So possibly see if they can come along, or at least if Mum can come along, to come and have a look at the cash and carry to see if it's going to be worth it. Because I know that I have previously bought the big tray of chicken breasts just for Kathleen and I. And, you know, we went through them eventually, but it might be worth the saving for us all to chip in and get the big tray. So yeah, that's my cunning plan. How it's going to work, I'm not really sure, but we won't know until we try. And I think keeping doing the same thing and not getting any better results is a false economy. So we're going to see if we do a better deal over, say, the next month, using the Asda delivery and going to the farm shop and possibly to the cash and carry. So yeah, that's the plan. So again, thank you so much for all the suggestions. You definitely helped me plan out what we're going to do. So now I'm going to go back to my list. Catch you later.